Although master slides aren't necessarily an accessibility feature in PowerPoint, understanding how they work can prove invaluable if you need to create a lot of presentations with accessibility in mind. Master slides allow you to control the look, design, and details of the slides throughout your entire presentation without having to go through each individual slide and make those changes. If you've ever created a long presentation and then had to go through each individual slide to change the font, the size, the colors, maybe to add a graphic to every slide, you'll immediately see the value in using master slides when you create your presentations. Before we begin to edit the master slide, let's go ahead and change the theme for this current presentation that we're in. So let's say you've chosen kind of a standard Microsoft PowerPoint theme here, and I'm going to run a color contrast check on this, and let's see. So what we get is a fail. The green font that's used in this particular theme isn't actually a high enough contrast for accessibility purposes. And we can also try the gray, and that also isn't dark enough, so there's not adequate color contrast in any of the text on this. So you could go through and you could try to modify this particular theme and maybe find a different color, like maybe the pink. You could try, but maybe you really like that green design. So what we can do here to get into our master slides is go ahead and click on View, then Slide Master, and this opens up our set of master slides. What you'll see in here is that there's actually a theme slide master that's at the top. This is the parent for all of the other slide masters that come below it. If you make changes to any of these children in this tree, you'll find that what you're doing is you're modifying just that one particular kind of slide. If you make any changes to the parent slide up here, those changes will take place all the way down through the rest of these slides. So let's go on up here, and we're going to go ahead and change this particular font to a darker color. So let's say we try, let's try this green here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test that just to make sure we're good. It does pass for large text, but it'd be really nice to make sure we get a color that passes for all font sizes. So what we need to do here is obviously we need to highlight that, and let's go with a darker green still, and let's see how we do now. Alright, so we get a pass at WCAG 2.0 AA standard. That's what we're going for. So this particular color that we use is good to go. What you should find is, as we work our way through, that dark green kicks in. Sometimes it may not, and so we can go ahead and edit this particular one, and we'll change that to that dark green as well. Alright, and then let's see, if we come down to this slide, this is a picture slide that we're using, and in this particular case you see that this is pretty small font size, so we're going to go ahead and change that as well to a larger font size. When I'm all done editing, I'm going to go ahead and close that master view, and now you'll see that in our particular presentation all of those font colors have been changed to that darker font. You can see down here that our font has been made much larger and more readable.